Listen here, girl. I know you think it's a game, but it is absolutely not. Okay, this is the energy supplement from Just Move Supplements. That's right. It's damn near all gone, girl, and that's because I had to get that energy up so I can complete the workout, so I can give y'all this body, this transformation, get into it. Okay, and I'm done working out now, so that's why we're moving on to the protein shake. Oh yes, it's already in there, girl. It's already made right here. This is the mixture of the banana pudding, the chocolate cake, and the buttercream cupcake. And you really want to be fancy, you can go ahead and add that blueberry muffin if that's what you want to do, girl. But for me, it's these three right here. Okay, you put that with some almond milk, you mix it all up in honey. Okay, your muscles have gained life, new energy, agility. Get into it, okay? Just Move Supplements. Thank you very much. Hold up, Chief. Okay, don't forget about that TLC NutriBurst to get that multivitamin proper, because we all need a little extra. And child, if you want that sea moss that go down smooth, don't come up rough, okay? Get into the TLC Nautica sea moss. Yes, get that from me. And child, if your stomach hurt and you need to move some things around so you can be free, okay, go ahead and get that ISO tea down below in the description box. Get it all from me. Come on in, come on in, come on in, not come on in, not come. Sorry, y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video. Right?
Hey y'all, what's going on, everybody? Happy Saturday. Listen, you guys, I am going through the highways and the byways doing what the Lord told me to do in order to get this video out to you guys, because I am tired. Okay. It's good to see all of you guys. Listen, Ratchet reality is a little different today, and that's because we're adding a show. Okay, we're adding a show. I need for y'all to bear with me because my eyes are not giving what's supposed to be gave. I can't really focus on anything. Like, I made notes. Like, I can see a whole bunch of shit in the comments. I see the hearts, but the words currently not being able to make out any of the words. Thank y'all so much for all of the blue hearts. Y'all know I love y'all. Even though right now I can't see. I need to get LASIK because I can't see shit. Like, it's terrible. Like, I can see myself. I can see things around me, but when okay, and we're back. All right. I was wondering. Yeah, I think something's wrong with StreamYard because it just froze for a second. But can you guys give me an update and tell me if you are seeing and hearing me clearly before I go ahead and get into the shows? Okay, hold up. My eyes. I need to be able to see, Jesus. I need to be able to see. It's so important for me to be able to see. All right. Because, sometimes you got to, sounds good, look good, good. Now, okay, we in here swimwear. All right, y'all, without any further ado, let's go ahead and start off with love during lockup. I'm going to just go ahead and tell y'all the truth. I was kind of in and out, doped up on payments. So if I missed anything, please do me a favor and put it down below in the comments. Okay, so let me blow up the notes. Because y'all, I can't see, so it should need to be big as cuff. All right, so let's go ahead and start off with Indy and Harry. Girl, listen, something is motherfucking wrong with Indy, okay? Like, I'm going to just go ahead and let y'all know. Hold on. Okay, hola, 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 hola. You see a bad bitch coming through now. What's the hola? Okay, listen, had to do it. Big money, bring me that money. Okay, so Indy and Harry. She has decided to take her mom, her daughter, and some other family members on this little road trip to head on down with the U-Haul truck to Ohio so she can be with a man that's in prison. Okay. Um, she doesn't care. She doesn't care that her family thinks this is stupid. She doesn't care that obviously, you don't have the financials to pick up and move to another state with your daughter. Like, she had them people staying in the nastiest motel. And then people was like, we are not staying here, ma'am. Like, you got us traveling to East Jesus nowhere so you can be with a nigga in jail. And you're going to have us living in rat, roach infested post-pandemic motels. What the fuck is going on? Hotels barely clean good enough. Y'all couldn't find a DoubleTree, a Holiday Inn. Girl, you ain't about to give my family members no motherfucking bed bug bites all over their back because you trying to go run and tell on some dick you can't even get on. Like, y'all, she can't do nothing with this man. She's going to Ohio like she's actually going to be able to do something with this man. She can do nothing with this man. It doesn't even make sense. Anyway, at a rest stop, her mom presents the information she found out about Harry and how he kidnapped the man. And she looked at, she like, let me see. He already told me all of this. He already told me. I was just like, what you needed to see it for? Your mom already said he kidnapped somebody. Why you needed to look at it in order for you to figure out that you had already been told this? Girl, lie. I don't know where they went wrong. I don't know where they went wrong. What's her mama name is Jack? I don't know where y'all went wrong, ma'am. I don't know what y'all did, okay? But she's acting like it's not a big deal that this man is out here kidnapping other men. Okay? That was in her past. Girl, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what's going on with the internet today. I don't know what's going on, but like I said, I am creating a separate recording for this live. So I might just, when this live is over, just go ahead and put up the pieces of the show instead of leaving this live up for everybody since it wants to keep messing up. Stream, y'all do not want me to be great, but that's okay. I can see and hear myself clearly in this moment. So we're going to go ahead and press on with Indy and Harry and her delusions. Okay. So she gonna stick beside him. Even though her mom just brought her evidence that this man was kidnapping people, she's going to follow what her spiritual guide is telling her. She called her spiritual guide on the phone, and her spiritual guide was like, girl, this is just a setback for a comeback. Okay? This is just the nerves. This is just the calm, the storm before the girl. I don't know what the fuck she was saying, but I don't trust that lady. I do not trust that lady. I do not think that Indy should be going to that lady for any further spiritual advisement. Because what person in their right mind is going to tell a woman, a single mother with a child, to pack up her bags to move to another state to be with a nigga? Girl, what? Girl, what? You're no one's friend. You're no one's friend. You're no one's spiritual guidance counselor, bitch. No. Ain't connected to no damn spirit world telling you to move to Ohio. Girl, I don't know no black spirits that would tell somebody to move to Ohio, but I'm gonna let it go. She gonna stick beside him though. So that's when they got to that motel. It was raining, it was nasty, it was dirty. The room hadn't been clean. They had shit all over the phone. I swear them people go in them rooms, vacuum for 2 seconds, change the sheets, put some towels, and then walk the fuck out. They don't wipe nothing down, okay? They don't do nothing. Indy people was mad at her for getting them into this nasty motel room situation, but I was just kind of like, y'all stupid for even going with her. Y'all stupid for helping her. I wouldn't have helped her do that shit. I'd have been like, bitch, if you want to put you and your baby's life in danger, you can do that shit by yourself. I'm not coming with you. I'm not coming with you. You can make that happen all on your lonesome, my good girl. I'm not coming with you. That is okay. This is not a trip that I want to take, girl. It's just not. Get away from me with this. So let's move on to Gabby and Chris, because I can't sit in Indy and her delusions any longer than I already do. Got that baby on the phone talking about daddy. That ain't no fucking daddy, girl. It ain't your daddy. Your mama is delusional. That ain't your daddy. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into Gabby and Chris. Okay. Yeah, look, she needed to get on the psychic hotline. Okay, what a real one's at. Okay. Anyway, y'all. So Gabby and Chris. Gabby is bartending at a strip club. Okay, little cheeks out and everything to make her some money for her and Chris, because she just spent up all of the $60,000 that he gave her from his settlement check. Okay. Gabby is thinking about going to Chris's mom's house, because y'all know last episode Chris's mom told her that he didn't want Gabby to come down because he might have to do some type of federal time. But, you know, she's like, something ain't clean in the water. Either his mama lying, it's really some federale hood shit, or it's another bitch that's going to be there. I don't know, but I'm feeling like I need to pop up on that ass, okay? Then he has an ex-girlfriend stalking Gabby. Had no idea about this. Ex-girlfriend stalking her. He sent her, the girl sent Gabby a recording saying that Chris was saying that they weren't together. So let me just break it down, because I feel like I'm explaining it in a way that's not easy to understand. Gabby basically said that this girl has been stalking her, claiming that she is Chris's woman or whatever. And she sent her a recording of a conversation that she and Chris had, where she was like, what's this girl talking about? She your wife and da-da-da. And he just was laughing. She played the recording. He was just laughing in the background. I can't tell whether he was laughing as if, you know, man, please, nobody worry about that girl. Stop tripping, you know, or laughing because, bitch, I don't go with you. Why does it matter? I couldn't tell what type of laugh it was, but either way, old girl didn't seem to feel happy about it. She felt like Chris might be playing with her emotions. And I'm gonna just say Chris is lucky he in jail, because when he get out, if that little girl find out that you know, fucking around with her emotions and her feelings, she gonna bust the windows out your car. Okay, and the tires. Okay, they're gonna break your shit down to the brake pads in front of the police station. Where's the justice? Okay, that's how I see it. All right, but we'll go back to them next episode and see what all transpired and what all went down. But to me, the fact that he had $150,000 settlement and gave you $60K, did that other girl get any money? That's one of the first things you should have been asking her. Did he give you any of that settlement money? Let me know. Because I feel like he couldn't have given a girl any of his settlement money, because he only has like 90 left after he gave 60 to Gabby. I don't know. Child, I think Gabby is very much an opportunistic, ignorant, immature young woman. And I think her parents or her mother coddles the shit out of her, which is why she's this way. You're a spoiled brat, and it's sad. It's really, really sad, because you know what? It's funny to me when people want to act like they're like superior to somebody, and then you see them with their shorts in their ass giving people drinks and putting dirty money in their bra. Like, how about we be on the calm down with the superiority complex there, Gabby? How about it? How about we simmer down a little bit? She's annoying, and I blame her mom, okay? At this point, I need proof that he gave Gabby $60K. I bet he got more than what he told her. Gabby wouldn't be talking to him if he didn't have money. All Gabby care is Chris money. Y'all act like that's a bad thing. So the men in prison are high value men. Girl, I don't think they are. But I do think that if you can get a prisoner to give you $60,000 of his money and you're not scared he gonna run you over with a car when he get out, more power to you, baby. The spirit's mad. That woman out here playing. She is out here playing, okay? Strike her down, Lord. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to Haley and Dalton. Where are they? Haley and Dalton, girl. It's another crazy bitch. She crazy as hell, girl. All right, so she goes to meet Well, her homegirl was giving lesbian teas. Like, did y'all used to go together or y'all just friends? What is it? I don't know. But anyway, she goes to meet with her homegirl, and her homegirl keeps it real with her, saying that the only reason why she likes being in relationships with men in prison is because it makes it easier for her not to fully commit and not to fully have to be like involved with the person on a day-to-day basis. Haley admits that this sounds crazy because if the shoe was on the other foot, she would be trying to talk her friend out of this stupid shit. Okay. But he called her while she was talking to her friend, and she hesitated and lied to him. So when they talk later on, he's going off on her, telling her that he can't trust her and he wants 100% loyalty and love. And so he hangs up the phone on her. Okay. All because I guess she was hanging out with homegirl and he don't like homegirl because he feel like homegirl is a bad influence, says the guy in prison. So she goes back because she was talking, she was hanging with her friend. That phone call happened, and then she was with her mom and them, and so she went back inside to talk to her mom, and her mom tells her that this isn't love, and he treats her like shit. He treats you like shit. How you gonna control somebody from prison? That's like trying to control somebody from the grave. Nigga, be where you at. Control yourself and be where you at. Okay. Her mama said he treats you like a prop, but she feels like she needs to wait it out. Girl, Haley, let me explain something to you, girl. That man don't mean you know well. That man don't mean you know well, girl. Because why he have a problem with your friend? Because your friend feels like you deserve better than being with a jailbird? That's what most people would feel for their friends and family members, that they deserve to be with someone that can actually provide something for them. I don't know, emotional stability, dick, money, dinners, like stuff that can actually happen and not just for play shit that y'all fantasize about until a nigga get out of jail and then all of a sudden there's, the thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away. That's what it feels. It feels, Haley. Your mom is absolutely right. I wouldn't trust Dalton as far as I can throw him in his big ass head. Okay. I wish I would check in and be chastised by a man in jail. Who you telling? Somebody, I told you I didn't want you hanging with her and I want 100% loyalty. Nigga, I don't know who you talking to. You can't be talking to me. How you gonna want 100% loyalty when that's not something you can even give? You in jail. I'm not. She was like, I still have to have a life, Dalton, and she still does have to have a life because he's in prison. She's not. He need to get that shit up out his head, girl. He need to get that shit up out his head. Dalton trying to have control over a non-existent long-distance relationship is laughable to me. You're upset because she went with a friend for drinks. Like, if you don't get the out my facial with this, Dalton, stay where you at. Be in prison. That's where you at. Be there. Got to be there. Got to be there in the morning. Look, I had to hit it. When she says hello to the world. Got to be there so she knows when she's with me, she's home. Got to be there. Sorry, that's my song. Got to be there. Oh, I hope they had letters sent to a P.O. box, not that real address. Girl, you know them letters was going to the real address. If I was Haley's friend, I would have to tell her not to talk to me about her prison bed issues. I would get migraines. For real, girl. I don't even want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. Don't talk to me. I don't want to hear about it. Trying to defend his dumb mentality in jail. Child. But he hung up. I paid for the calls too. Wait, hold up. But he hung up. I paid for the calls too. Yeah, okay, yeah, no. I wouldn't be paying. Look, hung up on me. Nigga, don't ask me to pay for not one more phone call. You better find somebody else to pay for these phone calls if you want to talk to me. Zoltish want her to his girl. Look, my eyes, I can't. I'm sorry. It's too tough right now, y'all. Unrelated point. Are you going to share your thoughts on the Akbar v. Tasha K? If you have no, I have not. And listen, I wanted to watch it. I saw little clips and pieces of it. And when Akbar started talking about being, with Jesus and the prophet, girl, I was just like, I don't have time for whatever the fuck this is. I might revisit it later on and talk about it in a BondyBlue show, but it doesn't deserve its own video because I don't care about Akbar V that much. But let's go ahead and move on to Santiba. Where's Santiba? Here we go, Santiba. She's another one. Cuckoo. Girl, I wish you would go get some therapy along with losing that weight so that you could have more self-esteem, because your self-esteem is in the pits, and I don't understand why. Okay? But anyway, it was a hard watch. That's y'all say it was a horror watch. So Santiba and Towsley, y'all, they've been exclusive for 8 months, and he stopped talking to this other girl who he was talking to at the same time. That's what she believes. But the fact that they're saying that in the confessional tells me that that other girl is going to come up again. He doesn't want her to pick him up from prison, but she wants to do it anyway. That's a red flag. Her mom comes over and she mentions I'm sorry, and she acts like a teenager around her mom. Like she was trying to gaslight her mom by saying, I'm leaving for Florida soon in a couple of days. Like I know you don't want me to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. It's like, since people grow the fuck up. How old are you, bitch? You're like 40 years old. Grow up, okay? Grow up. Your poor mama. Okay, her mom thinks that she is doing way too much too soon for a man who she does not know or actually want to be with. She don't even know if he actually want to be with her. And then when he gets out of prison, you might have to fight another bitch. You don't know what's going on, and you out here just giving up everything, spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on a man that you don't even know like that. Her mama say she crazy. We say she crazy, child. Your girl is crazy, okay? And then her mama was mad because her mama was like, "How you gonna spend $15,000 on a jailmate and you can't pay me back the money you owe me?" That's the type of shit that make me mad. Her mama had every right to be upset when that lady said, "You owe me money and you out here giving money to a nigga that ain't never did nothing for you. Let your grown ass borrow money from me and you still ain't gave me my money back. I'm your mama. You ain't give me my money back, but you gonna go and give money to this nigga who you don't even know, who could dog you out, and you're gonna be right at my house crying about, oh, mom, I thought it was right. I thought it was love. Everything for love." Girl, if you don't get some self-esteem and some love about your goddamn self. Oh, girl, the pigtails, the bang. Like she is, I don't know what happened. I don't know what y'all did to Santiba, but Santiba is a teenager in her mind, and I need for her to become an adult. I need for her to become an adult. Okay? Because you're gonna be crying on your mama lap when that man play you to the side like a soybean burger bitch. And he will do it. Spending up all your money on a man, and you don't even know if he gonna really fuck with you like that when he get out of jail, girl. You should be ashamed of yourself. Let's move on to Ty and Heidi. Y'all, somebody hit me up. I think it was last week. Would y'all want to see me interview Ty? Because honestly, I would want to do like a little something on my channel where she come on after I do a review of the show. And then she and I can talk about her experience on the show and her jailbird, loves and stuff like that. Because somebody sent me the number and stuff. I just haven't had time to get back to them yet. But I wanted to know, is that something that y'all might want to see? Because I honestly like Ty, so I would like to want to, I would like to want to talk to her and see what her mind is at. But let's go ahead and get into this. So Ty, she gives a great interview. Okay, I imagine she does. She has a very like I don't know, like something about her is like, you crazy, but you not, but you are. It's weird, but I like her. So Ty talks about how nice it was to go out on a real date. She kissed him. She was talking to her boss at the mortuary. Is it the mortuary, child? Okay. But she said she talks to like 500 prisoners. Like, Jesus Christ, Heidi. Like, I mean, Ty, 500. Anyway, so Heidi made her feel like he would love her indefinitely. And I'm just like, how? How did he make you feel that way? Heidi calls her while she's talking to her boss again, saying that the Boston girl is on some bullshit. He says that he was with the girl 4 years ago, and she gave him her stimulus check. And I like the way Ty was like, what the fuck she giving you her whole stimulus check for if you ain't saying y'all together? So I think Ty knows that he probably lying so that he can use as many women as possible, because Ty has spent a lot of money on him as well, which I feel like she should not be doing. Like, Ty, you're the type of woman that will get niggas to spend that money on you. So why are you spending it on niggas in jail? Like, it makes no sense. So apparently inmates can have Facebook Lives as long as someone shows up to record them while they're at a visit. I did not know that, because Heidi definitely sent a Facebook Live of him talking so that she would know, I guess that he really wanted her to see his face. I don't know why this girl tripping like this. I'm not with her. We ain't been together. Yeah, I took her stymie, but I needed the money. Okay. But to me, I feel like she wouldn't have gave you the stymie if you wasn't talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Saying that you wanted to be with her, saying you wanted to smash her to smithereens and get them cakes smacked up. You know what I'm saying? So he says that Boston is a lame ass fraud and he got her out her stymie, but that was it. They not together. And Ty is his bitch. And Ty was like, I am not his bitch. I am his woman. It's like, girl, he can't hear you. It's a video that happened already. But her spirit, I'm sorry, y'all. That's my notes got all mixed up. Okay. Child, Ty went to the hair salon, right? Went to the hair salon with the old girls chilling and get some notifications. Apparently, somehow, Boston was able to go on Heidi's Facebook and get in there, expect the gadget, okay, get the password, get in there, and find the nudes that Ty had sent to Heidi and posted Ty's nudes on the internet. So you revenge porn this girl because she's talking to your nigga in prison. So when old girl get her head punched in next week, I'm not going to begrudge Ty. Not a bit, not even a little bit. Because it's one thing for a man to, do this type of bitch assness. It's a whole nother thing for a woman to do it, because I feel like you as a woman would never want somebody to do you that. You know what I'm saying? You would never want somebody to expose you like that on social media, on the internet. So why would you do that to another woman? Something is wrong with bitches. Mentally disturbed, really should have went to a psychiatrist and got some help for whatever the fuck is wrong with you. But to do that to another woman, honestly, Ty, I cannot wait for you to get your hands on her. They're going to meet up because the homegirls at the salon was like, tell her come through. Tell her come through. Okay. So the bitch came through. Okay. She was walking up and Ty ran out that door like she was going to run up, done up quickly. Okay. Quickly. That it is messed up. I was like, why would you do that? Like, for real? She clearly knows him very well to guess his password. And that's what I'm saying. To me, this proves that Heidi is absolutely lying about what his relationship is with Boston. He's telling Boston the same shit he's telling Ty so that he can get all of the money he wants to out of her. Heidi gave Boston Ty's Facebook information because ain't no way she did it on her own. And Heidi's cousin is messy as hell for hooking them up. That's another thing. When they were at the salon, Heidi's cousin is also cool with Ty. So they were all at the salon and Ty asked her, you got to tell me the truth about this bitch. And she was like, I don't really know her like that. They used to talk, but I don't really know. And I'm like, see, this is where you wrong. You wrong because you know that nigga wrong and he in jail, right? You know he wrong. And now you have befriended Ty in this way that she's coming to you, asking you about it. And what you trying to keep the lie alive? I don't know. Maybe the cousin really didn't know what was going on because child, I don't be knowing what's going on with my cousins neither. I might introduce you to the nigga, but I don't know what he doing on an everyday basis. So I'm not going to blame the cousin. But I do feel like Heidi is out here doing the same thing Ty is doing, except that he's getting money out of you women and you're giving money out to inmates. Ty, get it together, honey. Get it together. I just kind of feel like she, usually when we see people giving $15,000 to inmates is because they feel like they can't get this same type of connection or attraction if they aren't, with somebody that doesn't have a choice. Basically what I'm saying. Okay. Ty is extremely attractive. It makes no sense for her to be on this fucking show giving $15,000 to Heidi. It makes no sense. She needs to be in a situation like Gabby, okay, where the nigga got kingpin money somewhere and his homeboy, his number two, know to drop shit all to the house. The cousin wanted no pause. Like how Reby ain't no Janet has been married. Why are y'all talking about that in my comments, Soulful Dog? I have not even watched the whole thing yet. Please don't talk about the Janet Jackson documentary because I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Can we focus on what we talking about right now? I'm gonna give y'all a Janet review on Monday. Damn, don't kill it for me. Anyway, yeah, it don't even make no sense. But I can't wait for her to beat the girl up next week. I'm gonna just say that because that revenge porn shit is not the business. So let's move on, y'all. Last couple, Max and Tara, really just Max. Tara disappeared, got out of jail, ain't worried about him. Max is back talking to another woman in prison who is also into the adult sex industry. Okay. He was trying to talk to her, but it kept getting disconnected. Y'all, Max is very weird to me. Max is like one of those kids who grew up feeling ugly, and now he's walking around sticking his ass out with contacts and way too many, facial routine items. Like, I don't know what's going on, but his posture, like the way he walks, like all of it is like, You sure you straight? You sure you straight? Ciao. I'm about to turn off the comments is what I'm about to do. And then y'all can either be here or y'all can not be here. But let's go ahead and move on to growing up hip hop. Child, I hope they have better couples this season for Love after Lockup, because I know some people from Love during Lockup are gonna transfer, but because we did not need Max. Okay, so you say Metro. You say Metro, right? Metro. When really we're wondering, is it just women? Because it feels like it's men too. But I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go, and we're gonna move on from there. Okay. Max just wants to be on the show. He seems like he would look in the mirror more than her. Yes. Thanks for giving us this review. Oh, no problem, love. I'm glad y'all are enjoying it. He is a very strange one. Mr. Grinch, stupid looking ass. What? I don't know. I can't see. Anyway, so let's go ahead and move on to growing up hip hop. And y'all stop with the fucking spoilers. I have to watch it. Oh my God. Control. Get yourself under control. Okay? And like my video. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and get into growing up hip hop, shall we? It was eventful. I mean, I thought the episode was good. What did y'all think? Thank you so much for the super chat. Hold up. Karen, thank you. The 7 degrees in New York for the snow. Thank you for making my snow Saturday great. Oh, thank you for joining me. And also, I can't become a member from my phone. I don't see it. I think you might have to do it from your laptop, but don't worry about it. Thanks for the super chat. Y'all could just hold on until the website come out next week if y'all would like to just do that instead. Growing up hip hop, Savannah is mean, but I think her attitude is more towards Stevie. It is, and we're going to talk about that. We're definitely going to talk about that. All right, so the beginning of the episode, the men of the show meet up, and I mean JoJo, Twist, Eric, Old Dirty Bastard son was there. Who else was there? Sean was there. TT's soon to be betrothed. And y'all know who I'm talking about. Booby Bubby, Bibby Bobby, whatever the fuck your boy's son name is. Y'all know who I'm talking about, right? My mind is spacing. Dame Boogie, thank you. Dame Dash son. He was there. We haven't seen him in a minute. But they were just talking and commiserating, and Twist was asking ODB. I'm just gonna call him ODB, y'all, because I don't know what Old Dirty Bastard's son's name is. Okay. But either way, Twist asked him, what you on, bro? Like, tell us about yourself. And he says, I'm on survival. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a follower. It's like, if everybody goes swimming, I'm not going to go swimming, even though I know how to go swimming. And we was just like, what's in the weed? What's in the weed? This is LA. I hope nobody put any ketamine or, embalming fluid in my weed, because this nigga is on another level. ODB, it was just like, what is happening? I was like, what is he talking about? What is happening? He's weird as I don't know what it is. Okay, like survival mode. You're on survival mode, my nigga. You're on a reality show. It doesn't feel that survival. ODB? Oh my God. Anyway, I think it's weird that he looks exactly like his dad, to the point where he's doing his hair like his dad. Like, I was just like, okay, like I get it, but at the same time, do you have your own identity in there somewhere? Or are you just ODB's son? You know what I'm saying? Just saying. Anyway, you guys. So they talk about how marriage changes you. It absolutely does. Eric is scaring the shit out of Sean, which I don't know why. Okay, then somehow we get on Twist Daddy going to jail for life when he was 13, and how he asked Wayne if he can open up for him, and he hopped on stage, and from then on, he never went back home. Okay. Later, they go shopping for Old Dirty Bastard's new child because this, I believe, is his 7th child. His dad has 7 kids. Eric's dad, Eazy-E, had 11 kids. JoJo's dad, Rev Run has 6 altogether. So everybody comes from having a whole bunch of siblings. And one of the things that they were talking about is feeling like they could not get any real one-on-one time a lot of the times, or any real time with their parents because there were so many of them. And this is what I be talking about when I say, like, people be doing too fucking much with how many kids they have sometimes. And everybody's like, oh no, mind your business. If you want to have 100 kids, that's fine. And it's like, no, it's not. It's not. It's the same thing as Nick Cannon going around and creating all these broken homes. There's no way that you're going to be able to be there for these kids every time they need you. You're just not. You're not. And that's really, really sad because they're going to need you. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. Even if all the kids were in one household, it's still hard to take time and make sure that each kid feels like they have a personal relationship with their parents versus feeling like it's all of us together all the time. Yeah, a lot of them really want to be their dads, making several broken homes. Like, it's just fucking weird to me the way people try to glamorize, people having 99 children that they can't really take care of like that. And it doesn't mean financially. And then another thing is, like, people make you feel bad when you're like, why didn't y'all stop having all them fucking kids? I was watching something. I can't remember what it was, but I was watching something and they were talking about how having all of the kids, it might have been this show, but I feel like it was something else where they were talking about having all of those kids meant that they never got like a individual time spent with them as a child. Somebody was talking about that recently and I can't remember what it was. Killer Body is next. I can't remember what it was, y'all, but basically, lost my thought that fast. But let me get back into the notes. It'll come back to me. Anyway, so yeah, everybody has all these fucking kids. I don't understand why people continue to have all those kids when they can't take care of them. And that's what I was saying. I don't know which show I was watching, but I was watching something where they were talking about all the kids that they have and how, you knew you couldn't. Who was it? Y'all, it was something when they were saying they couldn't play basketball, they couldn't be a part of the football, like they couldn't do extracurricular activities because it was so many kids that the parents had to work and be there. So the parents didn't have the time to take them to play football or take them to play basketball. It was JoJo that said that? Okay, it was this show then. Because I feel like I had heard this somewhere else as well. But the idea that you have so many children that you can't really, I don't think it was JoJo because I think we were talking about somebody poor. So it wasn't JoJo that said, they did say this during the show, but it was something else I was watching with poor people where they had all of those fucking kids, 7 kids, and you couldn't even, take one kid to basketball practice because you got all of these fucking kids. So they missed out on things. I can't remember who that was. Zadia. Yes. Thank you. Come on. Come on for the win. Okay, Rhea, thank you so much for that because that's exactly what it was. I was listening to Little Black Book's interview with Zadia, and she was talking about coming from a family with all of those damn kids and how, you never get a chance to have that one-on-one time with your parents. They always, have to do so much that they can't really give those kids what they need. And I remember thinking, why the fuck would y'all continue to have children? I was thinking about that. Like, you can't take care of 4 or 5 children. Why would you continue to have children? Like, I just don't understand that. It was the Zadia thing. And the reason why I say that is because those kids grow up feeling like they missed out on something. So I just really don't understand why people have so many damn kids when they can't take care of them all. Like, it's just stupid to me. I'm the eldest of 5 and both parents were absent in some point in our lives. I remember my dad saying how we got another sibling and I was like, I got my 4 right here. I have no more. Listen. Side note, are you going to talk about Big Lex? I don't know. Probably. Somebody gave me a password, so I might check it out. I don't know. What's some Wait, hold up. With so many kids, there's no way to give individual attention. Exactly, exactly. And that's really, really sad to me. And I look at Eric because I'm like, Eric, you got 50, 11 kids too. I hope all of those kids get, the attention and love that they deserve. But anyway, moving on from that, let's get to Sequoia. Sequoia and her mama. Okay, so we finally get to like formally meet Tiny since we first met her when they were in that club scene. But either way, Sequoia and her mom are talking in the kitchen. And we find out that her mom used to be a rapper, but now she's in artist development. They have a really nice house. She has a Gucci hat on. So basically, what we saying is JoJo and them still got money. Okay. So Devin comes over and they talk about how Savannah was being so disrespectful. And this when we find out that Tiny actually has a really close connection with Stevie J and Savannah. They have a relationship. And Stevie was like, we talk at least once a week, me and, Tiny. So it's just kind of like, yeah, y'all really have like real friendships and the kids are acting a plum fool with one another. Like, but the way Savannah was talking about she don't know Sequoia, I was like, did you not know Sequoia or do you know Sequoia? It's all very confusing to me. But either way, Tiny wants Sequoia and her to sit down with Stevie J and Savannah and see if they can make the situation better, if they can resolve things. But Sequoia feels like, listen, I tried to make nice with the bitch. The bitch didn't want to make nice with me. So the ball is basically in her court. But if she come to me on that rah-rah shit, then it's going to be some rah-rah shit. And I also didn't like the way she was like, talking to her mom about how she didn't reach out to you. And it's like, yeah, but I'm the adult. And from what we understand, y'all know we interviewed Cree a few days ago. It was a pre-show to our Ooh Ladies first panel this past week. Y'all should check it out on Niecy's channel. But we talked to Cree about the fight. And she was saying that in the background, Tiny was trying to jump in that fight too. That's why it wasn't just a jump. Sequoia came with Devin, her mom, and I think one or two other people. But it was so much chaos, nobody could tell that it wasn't them trying to jump her. It was literally her family was there and these two acting a fool and now we fight. You know what I'm saying? But y'all really should check out the interview. She said a lot of things from behind the scenes that we did not know was going on, but we all still feel like you were wilding. Savannah is annoying as fuck. And that's that. Okay? But still got mad love and respect for Creed, but grow. Grow. We're too old for this. Don't fight on behalf of toddlers named Savannah. Don't do it anymore. She said she won't. She says that was her last time stepping into a confrontation for that girl. Okay. And I also feel like, once again, I'm going to say this. Tanise needed to remember that she was pregnant. The girl didn't throw a drink. She was acting like she was about to throw. She didn't throw it though. It's not her responsibility to take care of Tanise's pregnancy. It's Tanise's responsibility. And I'm going to keep saying that because I'm tired of everybody acting like Tanise is so fucking perfect that if somebody has an issue with her, it must be them. Like, nah. Anyway, even though in that moment she was tripping, but it could have still been shade, especially if Tanise knew about the Angela situation. It very much could have been subtle shade that Sequoia caught and felt the way about. Oh, you and your mom look, you just like can't tell you two apart. So bitch, what you saying? My mama look young and I look old? Like, come on now. If there's already like tension because of her Angela situation, okay? But either way, y'all, they're going to try to talk. So we see Tyran go to meet with Peppa and they talk about TT's wedding being moved to Florida now instead of being in Jamaica. She feels a way about not being invited because she's been knowing that since she was a baby. Okay, since she was a baby. Why she had to say it like that? That's your niece. Obviously, you've been knowing her since she was a baby, bro. Okay? But she knew she wasn't gonna be invited to that wedding, and she feels sad about it. And Tyran wants them to try to make up and make it all right. And eventually, Tyran talks to TT about it and tells TT that Peppa is really sad and is thinking about can she come to the wedding. He asked, but he was kind of telling TT, oh, my mom's feeling bad about it. You should talk to her. You should invite her to the wedding so that y'all can get over it. And TT is like, listen, I'm tired of everyone and their foolishness. Okay. I'm just not dealing with it anymore. I'm tired. Okay. I'm just not. I don't care. It's whatever. And I'm just kind of like, at this point, TT, when you going to let this go? When you going to let this go, TT? When you gonna let this go? Cause y'all, I'm sorry. The more I watch TT, the more she irks me. It's a very superior attitude. Very condescending the way she talks, the tone of her voice. a lot of it comes off as like, I'm so much better than you, and I don't even know why I'm here, but you're watching, so you know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's giving. And I'm not really a fan of the energy that she gives at all. The truth of the matter is, whether you and Sean were together or not, Sean was fucking other people. Your aunt and your cousin said that shit on TV. They were wrong. You're still more mad at them for saying it than you are at your man for doing the shit that he was doing. Because you know he was doing that. He was. You admitted that he was doing whatever he was doing, but y'all weren't together or whatever she said. But either way, why are you holding on to that, especially when it comes to Peppa? You know Peppa ain't all right in the head. You're not going to invite her to the wedding over that. Like, I get it, y'all. But I still feel like TT is stubborn as fuck when at the end of the day, like, Sean is the one that was doing what, that was doing something that was an issue. You know what I mean? I feel like TT would let it go when Peppa apologized. Maybe TT act like she didn't have nothing to do with them falling out. And she did. And the thing about it is, when you really go back, she had a lot to say about Sam in Egypt, to the point where they were like, well, let's talk about your shit then. And even though we all agreed with TT and how she felt about Sam in Egypt, she still overstepped her boundaries with them. And then they did the same in return to her. And she acts as if she had no parts and everybody's just attacking her. And it's just like, can y'all please get over this stupid shit? I think TT is holding on to the fact that they believe she would hit or make a move on Samantha. Girl, Samantha said that he didn't really think that. I don't understand why. She is only on the show because she is Pep's niece. The only reason. And then when she sit up there and was like, I don't know much about hip hop, I was just like, why is she here? Why is she here? Aren't there other kids of rap artists that could be here? Like, what is going on? Hold on. What's it say? TT gives me those nice nasty mixed with fake bougie. Yes, but real life broke vibes. Okay. Chris says she did her wedding for free because hold on. She did her wedding for free because she could not afford it. Who's doing a wedding for free? Cree ain't did no wedding for free. They ain't even got married yet, have they? They brought TT, y'all, my eyes. I'm struggling like a motherfucker. They brought TT on to be the bad guy in Egypt storyline. Gotcha. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all gonna have to struggle with me through this situation because I can barely see today. It's driving me insane. Okay, so then we see Sequoia in the studio. And Eric comes in, because Eric always comes into the studio, and they talk about this documentary. And I was glad they spoke about it because I think we all thought this documentary was bullshit that his sister was doing, talking about Eazy-E didn't have, HIV or AIDS, and where's the documents and all of that. And Eric basically spent most of the episode kind of softly saying, I love my little sisters, but they tripping and they need to stop listening to, people with their conspiracy theories. And I think Eric knows that his dad had AIDS because Eric is the oldest. So I think he knew his dad was sick and saw it, whereas his younger sisters may not have seen it the same way that he did. But either way, when that documentary came out, I remember feeling like, what are y'all talking about? Like, everybody knows that that's what happened. Like, why would we lie about that back then? Nobody wanted to be, known as somebody with HIV and AIDS. Why? What? Like, what? Why? Why would somebody lie and say that that's the, when they could have said anything was the reason why he died? Fucking gang member. They could have shot him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Child, when Cree told us that Egypt punched Brianna in the face and knocked her ass out, I said, where is this video? Where is this video? Cree said in an interview she did her wedding for free, and producers were the ones who paid her because TT could not afford it. She did not tell us that. Ain't that some shit? I didn't even think so. I mean, we asked her about the wedding, and she was basically saying, that we wasn't really dealing with each other. Child, I guess we'll have to circle back around. Production normally will pay for a wedding if it's being aired on TV because they'll recoup their money. Yeah. Which is what they should have been doing. But the thing that killed me is that they was acting like Sean was the rich white man and he looked like he's struggling all the time. They want us to forget he had, I don't know why. I don't know why y'all want us to forget he had AIDS. He had AIDS, y'all, because he was out here fucking everybody without a condom. That's what happens. Rappers were like relentlessly ignorant about the way they have sex to this day. Older generation who grew up with Eazy-E still don't believe that he had AIDS. I don't know why. Everybody was getting it in that time. Like, why? Why would you not believe that? Fucking Magic Johnson had AIDS. What are you talking about? The network reached out to the company that Cree consults with, not her directly. Okay. Okay. So it wasn't Cree. It was a company that she works with. Gotcha. Now TT wants $150,000 wedding. Child, TT getting on my nerves. And then when she was saying her mom wouldn't pay for the wedding, I'm like, your mom isn't going to help you with the wedding. She'll buy you something, clothes, a house, all of that, but won't help you with your wedding because she doesn't think that women should be married. Girl, I don't know. I don't know. But whatever. Sequoia's little song in the studio was cute. Lazy Bone came through. She's the LA baby, all of that shit. She's the LA baby and all of that. It was cute. Lazy tells her that her song was hot, but no more fighting. Okay, no more fighting. Okay, so y'all, Stevie and Junior meet up with Sequoia and Tiny. They want to make it right, but Savannah is a lot. Stevie is over talking Sequoia. When they were sitting down having this conversation, it felt like Stevie was just kind of over talking. I was actually wondering what Stevie had during a lot of this taping, because when they were at that table, I felt like he was moving his mouth and he was moving around a little bit too much. And I was wondering if he was high. And then in the confessionals, he was looking like he was a little, zooted. So I don't know what's going on with Stevie. I hope he's not back on Becky. I hope it was just a weed high. We all in LA. But it definitely felt like Stevie was a little under the influence when they were at that table. Y'all tell me if it was just me. It just seemed like a lot of nervous energy. Like he keep asking what the problem is, and when they try to explain, he's interrupting to toast and all of this shit. So I just felt real weird energy about him. Sequoia says that she can meet Savannah halfway, but if she come at her, then it's gonna be fighting all over again. So make sure Savannah comes correct. We know that's not going to happen because Savannah doesn't have a come correct button. Okay, she doesn't have a come correct button. She has a I don't care and I am disrespectful. Like those are the two buttons. I don't care. I'm disrespectful as fuck. Those are the two buttons. Okay, so Stevie goes to talk to Savannah. They go shopping. I guess that was the only way that he was going to be able to get her to come and talk to him, was to offer to buy her things from a store. So they go to the store and she's running around the fucking store the whole time trying to not have this conversation with him about what has been going on. She said she hasn't seen him in 4 or 5 months. Now she's in the confessional talking about how he hasn't been that great of a dad to her. And it's like, Savannah, we know. Go to therapy and deal with it, bitch. Before the nigga die. Go to therapy and deal with it, because you walking around angry, being disrespectful to him because he, isn't what you wanted him to be as a father. Like, I get all of that, but you need to deal with it because you're going to end up fucking yourself up in the long run. That was another thing that Cree was saying, that, Savannah's been through so much. Savannah's been through so much. If Savannah doesn't want to open up about what she's been through, nobody's going to give a fuck, because I don't. All I know is, yeah, you had a deadbeat daddy. Niggas have deadbeat daddies every day, B. Every day there's a nigga not around for them, okay? And not even in a capacity where your daddy still could get you money. Your daddy still got you on a television show. Your daddy still, is around in some capacity where he will always offer up opportunities to his kids if he's given the opportunity. We all know that the only reason Stevie J is on this show is so Savannah can be on this show. Okay, so, and Stevie like being on TV, but ultimately he probably ain't getting no big check to come in every now and again and film these scenes with Savannah. It's so he can help her. He don't really need to do this. He making money from his music again now. But yeah, no, she has no respect for him. She has no respect for him whatsoever. And I think because he knows he hasn't been there, he's constantly trying to handle her with kid gloves. But the truth of the matter is, it needs to be like, you need to go and talk to somebody, because your anger is a lot. Like, the way she was moving around the store and, constantly deflecting, I'm not listening. And, it was just bad. It's like, girl, how old are you? How old are you? She gonna end up in jail if she don't stop. For real. She's really going to end up. And then she said, when he was like, we're family and I want us to work it out. And then she says, I'm going to punch you in the face the way I punched that girl in the face. And I said, do you think, like, I don't know, girl, I don't know what Stevie did. Okay. I don't know what Stevie did besides being an absent parent. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, telling your own daddy that you're going to punch him in his face, That wouldn't have happened around my way. Her pain goes way back. And guess what? Unless she's going to be open about it, we don't have time for it. Savannah is Stevie J karma. The way he treated women is how she treated him. Maybe. I think more so is karma on being a bad father and not being there when you should have been. Where's Stevie's oldest daughter, Sade? She needs to come and get her sister. Probably somewhere minding her fucking business, not wanting to be involved in this foolishness. My dad wasn't even in life, and I wouldn't tell him or punch him in the face. I mean, I think that's the reason why, though. Like, he was there enough for her to still be angry, but not there enough to make her not angry. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he were there all the time, she probably wouldn't feel this way. But because he comes and goes and comes and goes, and it's probably another person that makes promises that he doesn't keep, you then form this really weird bond with your daughter where she feels like the relationship is transactional because she's angry with you. So unless you can give her something or shop or do something about money, like she said, she has no conversation for you. But this is why you can't go around disrespecting women as a way of life, because when you have daughters, those daughters are going to grow up feeling however you felt about women. They're going to internalize that. And that's what's going on with Savannah. Savannah is very much angry, just like I'm sure Mimi was when she was younger, before she calmed herself down, the way Jocelyn is and always will be probably. Like, he, I believe, chooses these volatile, and I'm not saying Mimi is volatile, but I'm saying I think we can see like the gutterness that Mimi probably had before she got into her 40s. But it just makes me feel like you turned your daughter into this because this is all that you paid attention to. You see what I'm saying? Like, if Savannah is showing up to dinner with Daddy and his new girlfriend, Jocelyn, and Jocelyn is an asshole, and she gets more attention than I do, then I guess I should start acting like an asshole so my dad can actually spend time and want to pay attention to me. I would say that my mother and dad not being there and having to be raised by our grandma made us emotionally cold in a way. They also broke promises a lot. First, she said she didn't hit Sequoia. Now she's going to hit her daddy like she hit that girl. Yeah, you heard that, huh? What money is Stevie J making? No one with sense is checking for his music. That is a lie. Okay. I don't know if you know, honey. Stevie J is not he's not a performance artist. Stevie J is a producer. Stevie J is a musician. Stevie J plays multiple instruments. And ever since him and Faith remarried, ever since him and Faith got together, and Bad Boy came out with that tour a couple of years ago, Stevie has been back on the map as far as producing. He actually has a hit song on Drake's new album. So he's making money. He may not be making enough money to pay all of the child support he owes, but he's making money. Yeah, I mean, that's just what it is. That child is disrespectful as hell. I never wanted somebody to get smacked in the mouth so much. You need to Google Stevie J, honey. I'm just saying, like, yeah, I don't like Stevie, but he still makes money. Like, I'm telling you, what? Okay, what? All right. I'm telling y'all, when people are talented like that and they're a people person and a charmer, they can always probably get back on their feet. You know he's a producer. Okay, well, you know that you can't say people aren't checking for his music if his music is being checked for on Drake's album, is what I'm saying. Okay. He has 2 sons and 4 daughters. That shit is crazy. Also, Stevie produced a lot for Summer Walker's Over It album with London on the track. Oh, come on, Stevie. I didn't even know that. Yeah, okay. So with that being said, you guys, y'all make sure y'all check out the interview we did with Creed, get some of that little backstory popping. And, you know, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one, which is My Killer Body featuring K. Michelle. Are we ready to get into this? Before we get into this, can y'all please do me a favor? I've got that gin in my system. Somebody's gonna be my victim. I got that weed in my system. Somebody's gonna. Y'all, why did I need this big ass box for one thing? They be so wrong. Anyway, y'all. Okay, so we're back. What is this? Heat melter. Let me see how this looks on my lips before we get into this K. Michelle situation. Because y'all know that the show is hella graphic, right? Y'all know that the K. Michelle show It's hella graphic. And you know, it's really hard to watch. So hold on, wait. How's it go? Girl, I'm gonna have to figure out how this works because I don't know. Wait, is this it? I don't know. I have to figure it out, y'all. I don't know. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Child, I was trying to figure it out for dear life. I ain't know. What, do I have to pump it? What's going on? Supposed to be a lip stain. I don't know if it's working or not. Girl, I don't know. We're gonna have to look at this later. Yeah, we're gonna have to look at this later because I can't tell if it's working or not. I don't know what's going on, girl. Okay, but I bought it, so I'll check it out later. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this. We have Sung. Sung got a BBL, but the liposuction part is the fucked up part for her. Huge scar on her stomach from trying to get a mommy makeover after baby number 2. Then you have Q over here. Q is a nurse. Q is a nurse with 2 daughters. Nobody knows that she went and got the butt injections. She didn't get a BBL. She got the injections. So one person went to a doctor that they met on Instagram. The other person went and got, I'm guessing, illegal butt shots by somebody. But once again, she's a nurse. That bothered me because I was like, so you know about how these things can go. And at 20, I mean, well, she said she got her first injection at 25. And then in 2010, she got 2 more injections. And now she's 42 in 2021, I'm guessing. Okay. With having all of these complications. Now I'm gonna show y'all a picture, and I just want y'all to be ready before I get into it because it's very graphic. Okay. I'm going to show y'all just 2 pictures. One is going to show you what she's going through, and the other one will show you what this lady right here, Q, is going through. Okay. We ready? Ready? Okay. So this is Q's buttocks right here. Okay. It's discolored because it's dead. The skin is dead. The flesh inside is dead. So the doctors were like, they're going to have to scoop out all of the dead parts and then pull the skin down so that they can sew the good skin to the good skin, you know, the good skin up top to the good skin on the bottom of her leg. And then after they finish one side, they're going to have to go to the other side and do the same thing, but they also have to reshape the butt. So she has to like heal from the initial scope, you know, scraping out all of the bad stuff, all of the silicone. Okay. She has to scrape out all the silicone, sew the butt cheek back, and reform it the way she wanted it to be. Okay. That's what Q is going through. Then we got Sung down here. Like I told y'all, Sung went and got the mommy makeover, BBL. This is what happened when she got the liposuction because it was a tummy tuck and liposuction. So she got a necrotic, that's what it's called, a necrotic skin, where the skin is dead, the tissues are dead. And y'all, this is not even the worst picture. At one point, this young woman, you can see the muscles in her stomach. You can see the muscles in her stomach because the skin had decayed so much she couldn't even feel it. So she would have to take a knife and scrape off the skin so that the dead skin, so that new skin and new flesh could form there. So she had to do that a lot in order to get herself to where she eventually, you know, got, which is with a smaller scar. I didn't get any pictures of the after, okay, because it's still, you know, it's still just a scar, and there wasn't really much that they could do except for, you know, get rid of that tissue. It was bad because here's my thing. Let me go get my charger and I'm gonna come right back. Hold up. Okay, I'm back. I had to make sure the computer didn't die. So here's the thing. I believe that she went to a reputable doctor who she met on Instagram, but her skin still reacted in the way that it did. So she didn't have a lot of flesh left on her stomach, right? So when they did the surgery, they're pulling the skin from up here to meet her like fupa skin down here because they had to cut that whole middle part out and re-sew it. And she still didn't have like enough tissue. So she's going to have to come back and get another surgery. Q is the same thing. She's going to have to come back and get probably two to four more surgeries because you can only do one ass cheek at a time, apparently, because once you do all this sewing and shit, she has to sit down. And this is why I'm constantly telling y'all about this BBL shit is that y'all forget that you have to sit on your ass. So whatever you're getting done, remember, now you're going to be uncomfortable laying down on your back, sitting. And you're not going to want to stand up all the time either because that's going to hurt. So it's just like you're really putting your body in such trauma just so you can have a bigger ass and a smaller waist. Like I want everybody to think about how crazy that is. It's really, really crazy that you would, I mean, and here's the thing. I don't want to shame anybody, but I also feel like if you are ashamed, then just be ashamed and get the fuck over it. Because the truth of the matter is, if we're not talking about this, then people are still going out there getting these surgeries done, dying on their kids, and going through all of this trauma on their bodies that was so unnecessary. If only they had listened to somebody who said, don't do it. And then everybody wants to mention, oh, reputable surgeons. And it's like at the end of the day, that doesn't matter either. Finding a reputable surgeon doesn't always matter either because your body is still different than the next one's body. So what might have worked with this same doctor for another woman may not work the same for you and your body. Your body may not agree. Okay? So it's crazy as hell to me to watch them go through this like trauma, almost dying. Like at one point, y'all, when Q went back to the doctor after she got her initial surgery, so y'all, I showed y'all that there's a piece of her butt cheek that was like all black. So they had to cut that out, like in a triangle type of situation, cut it out, and then bring it and stitch it to the bottom. Well, there's a little triangle piece where the stitch was supposed to meet to the bottom of the skin that opens up. So when, because she was like, I'm busting open. So he takes off the packaging and you can see this little piece inside of her butt that's like open. You know what I'm saying? With this, it was just bad. It was just really, really, really bad. And the doctor was like, it's doing well because she's forming new flesh. So once she forms new healthy flesh, they can then go back in and fix things to look a little bit better. But I'm like, is it worth it? And another thing is that I'm looking at both of these women, and y'all, it's no disrespect, but both of y'all are big. Okay. And I'm not saying, because I don't want to say fat. Like, I don't know what to say. It's a right word for that. Both of y'all are big, yet you're going to get surgeries to make you look smaller. And it's like I don't know what Q looked like when she originally got her ass shots, but I just was kind of like, is that what you're worrying about? Is that what you're worrying about? Because like y'all be having big titties, big arms, fat faces, and little bitty waist and a big old ass. That's what Sung still has weight all in her face, all on her arms, all in her breast. You still have weight on you. And then you go and get liposuction and you just look weird. And then she does the same thing. Like you went and got the BBL like you didn't already have ass. You were, relatively like a big fine girl or whatever. She obviously has gained more weight since, from the pictures that we saw, probably from sitting on her ass all day because she couldn't move because she was in such pain. She's a nurse, y'all. And it still went and did this to herself so that she can sit in a chair at the hospital. Like, girl, what? And then she did it because of a man. That's another thing. This one, right? Okay, this one was the mommy makeover. But this one did it because the nigga she was messing around with or the man she was in a relationship with felt like, well, I don't know if he felt this way, but she felt like he wasn't paying attention to her because she didn't look like the video vixens, because she didn't look like the girls on Instagram. And that was something that both of them said. They both wanted to look like the girls on Instagram. So when I tell y'all it's giving mental disease, when I tell y'all that this message of, oh, do whatever you want to do to your body is bullshit, don't get mad. Don't get mad at me because I've already told y'all this is some bullshit. This lady got 2 kids to live for, and she was really like getting ass shots, possibly could not make it back to her kids so that she could have a bigger ass for some nigga she not even with no more. When she was 25, Ig wasn't out. No, but the butt shot shit had started around 2007, I think 2007, 8. There was Facebook. There may not have been Instagram. There was MySpace. That's why I was like, bitch, you got that shit done that long ago? Like you got that done 15 years ago? But that's how you know it was some underground shit going on before everybody else started to find out about it. But that was just the first one. She went back again in 2010. So she went back 12 years ago to get additional ass shots, y'all. So it wasn't just one set. She went back to get more once she was older, okay? So it's still the mindset of wanting to look like the people on Instagram. It's still that mindset, y'all. Or the music videos, whatever. There was always a medium for us to look at perfect bodies and then judge our own bodies based off of that. That's not anything new. But the thing about it is, yeah, because they all wanted to look like Buffy. You are absolutely right. Buffy the Body. That's my girl right there. But even Buffy the Body's ass was real. Buffy the Body got into working out, okay? Like and being a trainer and all of that type of stuff. And now she just makes really cool stuff in her house. Like it's really nice. Bodynomics, Bodynomics is what she called it. Because I remember I worked with her at one point on YouTube. One of the first people to reach out to me to want to do like an ad on my page. So shout out to Buffy. But Buffy, her ass was real. She worked out. She was in shape. And this is what I'm trying to say. Like, what is it about your body that, first of all, would make you feel like the ass shots were better than getting in shape? Because, like, what made you think that this was the best option for either of you when all you had to do was work out? And I know people, when I say that, everybody probably felt, hey, this bitch go because she started working out. Yeah, bitch, because I did. Because I'm lazy like everybody else. And I still get up and do that shit. And I feel great after I do it. And I don't have to worry about there being a hole in my ass besides the one that's already there at the end of the day. So what I'm saying is, yes, this is embarrassing. Yes, it's a cautionary tale. I am extremely happy that these women are still living. I'm happy that they have learned from this. I'm happy that they were able to move on and K. Michelle is able to bring more attention to it. But y'all really got to start like thinking about what y'all are doing with y'all bodies. This lady, 42 years old. You 42 years old, overweight during the pandemic, and you a nurse. Why would you go and continuously get that type of shit done to your body? Okay? And listen, we weren't in a pandemic before. We weren't in a pandemic when she probably got those shots done. But I'm still going back to the fact that you are a medical professional and you let them put anything up, put that silicone in your ass like that. That's the part that's killing me because you have knowledge of, of the hospital and of, the body and all of that. You have got to love yourself. They be photoshopping them pics too. That's another thing. Going off of shit that's not even real. That's why I stay at the gym. Me and you both, okay? I can't wait to get back into the gym. I literally watched about 10 minutes and couldn't finish because it was too graphic. I'm glad they're bringing awareness though. And it needs to be. It needs to be graphic like that. It needs to be because you need to see what the options are. Because all you see is the good. All you see is the girls with their waist trainers on, shaking their ass on Instagram. That's all you see. You don't see that they got to go sit their ass down for 5 minutes because now they hip hurting and now they beating the shit out their ass like it's a weave or something. Did you see the Red Table Talk special about this? The BBL surgery is not board approved here at all. The IG doctors only show the successful surgeries, not the ones that were not. Exactly. I didn't know it wasn't FDA approved. I did see portions of that. And I remember them talking about they thought about getting it done. I'm like, no, y'all didn't. Shut the fuck up. Okay, what Jada need at? Jada, you don't need to be no different than what you already are, Jada. Please leave yourself alone, Jada. You are perfect. Me too, Vondi, and feeling good. Did 4 classes. Um, did 4 classes this AM. Oh, all right. Bear, Zumba, and yoga. Tai Chi cleaning the house and have so much energy. Good for you, my girl. Hold up, y'all, because my TV just came on for no reason. That bitch really just came on without any prompting. I had to tell her, hold up, turn it off. Anybody talking to you? Anyway, but the show is good. The show is good. I hope everybody gets into it and watches it. If not, because I know a lot of y'all are thinking about getting that surgery. Y'all don't want to say it to me because y'all know I'm gonna tell y'all crazy. But I know a lot of y'all that have gotten a surgery. I know a lot of y'all that feel like it was the best thing you could have done and all of that type of shit. And I'm like, just give it a few more years. Give it a few more years. And I want to remind everybody that your knees and your joints are important. So stop putting all this weight on them before your ass can't walk no more. Those girls on IG do not show the health scares they go through about those surgeries. I said that. Remember, y'all, just recently, there was a girl who was saying that she was not going to get it done. Oh, you know what? Let me pull it up because I think it's still on my Instagram. I'm going to pull it up so we could watch it. Because I commented and said, girl, you sitting up, all of the people in the comments, girl is sitting up here talking about she made a big mistake. She, wished that she had never done the BBL because she was in so much pain. And they got so many people in the comments, girl, you're going to be all right in a few days. Girl, it's going to be all right in a few days. She going to be, her story going to be different in a few days. And it was just like, why does her story have to be different in a few days? Like, at the end of the day, she feeling how she's feeling in this moment. And I bet you any money that eventually she'll have those same feelings that maybe she shouldn't have went and got it done. I'm trying to see if I could find the clip because the clip was all over the place of this girl. Go to Hollywood Unlocked. Of this girl crying on the table, and saying that I never want to do this again and all of that. And then people were like, oh, girl, you're going to be okay. And I'm like, yeah, all y'all talking got y'all asses leaking all over the place. Damn, I thought I had saved it, but I didn't. And I don't see it. But she was definitely like crying and saying how painful it was. And people was like, oh, girl, you're going to be all right. And you're going to feel different. You're going to be so happy with it. And then all of the girls in the comments talking about how they didn't have any complications and their surgeries went well. And it's like, well, you're not everybody, bitch. You're not everybody, and everybody ain't you. And another thing is, like we saying, y'all might be lying about the surgeries. Y'all might be lying and saying that they weren't as bad as they were. You know what I'm saying? But it's still very much yikes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is that supposed to be real? Let me see. Is that supposed to be real? Oh, okay. She's saying I never got no BBL. That's C. Okay. Okay. Who is that? Who is it? Who is? Oh, you ain't never got no BBL? I'm sorry, girl. You look like you're lying. I'm sorry, girl. You look like you're lying. I can't find the one that I was looking for. But this girl is showing us her big old ass and her little bitty stomach so she could let us know that it's all real because she still got a little bit of fat on her stomach. I'm like, girl, just because you got fat on your stomach, a little bit of don't mean that you didn't get a BBL. It just means the fat grew back because that's what happens when you have a normal working body and you eat. You then get fat again if you don't work out. Okay. Anyway, I can't find it, but she was crying and saying how much pain she was in, not being able to Okay, we're back. Y'all, I don't know what the hell is going on. But like I said, I am recording this. So hopefully I can put out a clean version for y'all later on without all these freezing and stops and all of this shit. But anyway, back to the comments. Half the strippers be having mad BBL. I'm sure they do because they got to make that money. The electric done lost their minds today. Child. The electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. You got to work out with surgery. You should just work out and say fuck the surgery as far as I'm concerned. Thank you. Technical difficulties. What? Was it me? Was it you? What? I don't know. But you know, both having conversations with K. Michelle and sharing their stories, and she cries and everything, talks about how bad it was for her. Y'all, we already know her story. So if y'all want to see that, go check it out. But these two women here, Q still has a lot of more surgeries to go, but she's able to walk. She's feeling better. She's probably, you know, trying to lose some of the weight, she said. And Sung is doing way better now as well, able to take care of her children and all of this. And that's what I was saying about how, you know, it's everyday women who have their children and their families relying on them, and they go and get invasive surgery that could possibly kill them or maim them for the rest of their lives just so that they can have a bigger ass. Like, that shit is stupid. I'm sorry, y'all. It's stupid. I know y'all may think that, oh, I just want to feel good about bitch, go to therapy and get in the gym and work your shit out that way, because you're going to do something that's going to end up fucking you up even more. And what people don't understand is that when your body really is out of commission, it's depressing. It can fuck with your mind. It can fuck with your spirit. And I've had to have, yesterday I had my third surgery in my life. Okay. And as somebody, you know, that has had to have surgery for health reasons, I would never, ever want to go through that for a cosmetic reason. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, maybe if I'm older, I might want to get my titties picked up. If something happens to my face, I might want to do something to my face. But your ass is what you sit on. Your ass is what you sit on. It is the biggest muscle in your body. It's connected to your spine. You need to be comfortable up around the ass area. It's like teeth, vagina, ass, things that should not be in pain. Okay? So I just firmly believe that I don't care whether you feel like you have a reputable doctor or not. You're doing something permanent that's a fad that could possibly harm you. Yeah. Bonnie, they're not going to listen. A lot of them only do it for male attention and use the excuse of doing it for me. I know. Because, bitch, how you doing it for you? How? How, Sway? Because you didn't see anything wrong with your ass 10 years ago, I bet. Get a little boop boop under the eye. Yeah, you get a little boop boop. You know what I'm saying? When I get older, I might get a little boop boop. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna never catch me out here looking like the fucking cat lady. Surgery for extreme reasons, like when you when you lost 100 pounds and have loose skin. Yes, that I understand. I get that. Because that happens a lot, and you have to get rid of that skin, because if not, it'll cause infections and all of that type of stuff. So we get that, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's different. I think that's totally different. But either way, like, that's why I wasn't mad about how long it took me to lose the weight, because my body was doing it in a way that I didn't have to worry about, a lot of loose skin and all of that type of stuff, because, I know I wasn't big, but y'all, I was big for my size. Looking back at it, you probably could fit two of me and one of me, from 2 years ago. I literally went from being 160 pounds to now 130 pounds. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was dedicated to it, and I'm still dedicated to it. I'm finding a hard time today not working out because of the surgery and everything, and me just needing to take a break body wise. But yeah, y'all, it's not fun. And you get addicted to painkillers. That's another thing. Okay. That what K. Michelle went through. They just don't talk about a lot of the negatives behind it. And you see these everyday broke ass women having BBLs done and about to die and leave their children destitute just so they can impress some dirt ass nigga. Like, I just don't get it. Thank you, Makai, for the super chat. I feel like if your entire personal changes after you get surgery, it was deeper than insecurity to an extent. To me, it's always deeper. It's always deeper. It's always deeper, y'all. Because think about it. at the end of the day, there are a whole bunch of ways to, like, you know, you can do cool sculpting, body sculpting. You can do all kind of different things in conjunction with working out to get you the body that you would like, or the best body that you can do with your body. Stop trying to look like everybody else's body and look like your body, first of all. It's called individualism for a reason. Individuality for a reason. Be an individual. Stop trying to look like everybody else. That's sad. Okay, don't forget, if you black and they not giving the oxy or perks. I got this body naturally and my knees are bad as as bad as nuck. I can't, anybody running my family. And that's another thing. That's another thing, girl. You know, we know about the girls who got that for real, for real. Okay. And they know it's like it's a lot on your body, like your knees and all of that. That's why you gotta like stay in shape and all of that, so that your body doesn't get all stiff and hurting because you have like that amount of, you know, junk in your trunk. Because that shit could hurt your lower back. Like, okay, it just can. 7,000 can get you a nutritionist and a trainer and buy the right food. But nobody wants to put in the work. They just want to get on the table and wake up and be perfect. Got the iconic Madonna out here looking crazy. Girl, listen, I don't know what rubber band she keep tying around them ass cheeks, but she need to stop. She need to stop before she get a blood clot. But yeah, y'all, that's all I got to say about it. I'm definitely going to be reviewing K Michelle's show going forward because I think it's really interesting. I used to love Botched and shows like that. Just never really felt the need to review them. But with this, I feel the need to review it because I feel like it's a topic of conversation that we should be talking about on these platforms, and especially because of my demographic, which is a lot of Black women between the ages of 19 and 50 or something like that. So that's the demographic that does this to themselves. So I just want everybody to be healthy. I want everybody to love their own bodies. I want people to not try to fit into some box. Like, fuck with these niggas. These niggas is not turning down no pussy because you don't have no big old ass. And if a man isn't treating you right in a relationship, he is not the one. Your body doesn't need to change. The nigga needs to change. Do you see me? Do you feel me? Okay. A lot of these women get surgeries to become a part of the celebrity influencer mean girl clique. I went from 200 to 145 by myself and it felt good. I know that's right, Makai. And then the thing they don't know is the endorphins and, you know, better sex and better blood circulation and better metabolism and more energy. Like, there's so many benefits to doing this shit the right way. And when I say the right way, I mean working out. That's what I mean. Because y'all think the right way is the BBL way. And obviously that is not the case. Tiffany, aka New York, an example. She looked better before surgery. Probably. I think she also looks better with weight on her though, because she used to just be so thin. It just wasn't a good look. She looks better when she has weight on her. You believe in yourself more. I want everybody to believe in themselves more. We thank you for talking about it. Needs to be said, especially with the egg mess. Yes, and it's way too much. This is a good call-in topic. It is, y'all. It is a good call-in topic. Let's talk about it. I'm actually going to do that. Y'all know when the website comes out, we're going to be doing a lot more call-ins. So I'm going to check that out. No, I haven't, y'all. I had surgery yesterday, so I haven't really seen any of the Tasha K interviews. I know she talked to Brianna and all of that. I wonder if Brianna is going to address the fact that Egypt knocked her ass out that one time. But yeah, I haven't watched it yet. Getting the body done doesn't fix the personality and the face. Listen, and don't start trying to fuck up your face now. Everybody looking like Christy doll with all of these filters. They be doing a mess, doing the most. It's a mess. Thank you, Devin, for the super chat. I'm not big, but I want to work out, but I can't motivate myself to get up and do it every day. Any tips? You don't have to work out every day. But what I'm going to tell y'all is challenges. If you follow people who do challenges, that was the best way to me. I started when I did Kiara LaShae's challenge to lose weight and all of that, because I felt like I was getting too big at 160, at 5'3". To me, that's too big. Like, for other people, you know, I know women who are, you know, my height and bigger than me, but their weight is different. For me, being that big would not be a good look as far as I'm concerned. Okay. because I carry weight in my face and all of that. So for me, I can't just be no big bitch. It's just not gonna work for me. But challenges help because they force you to be accountable. And if you do the challenge and commit to it, you paid for it, you're gonna finish it. You do it. By the time you get to the end, you're like, well, shit, I did work out every day for a whole month. I could do that. And then when the challenge is over, you keep it up a little bit. You may not work out every day. You might go back to maybe 3 days a week. And then you might want to do another challenge. Like the challenges really, really help to keep you accountable and to put you in a place where you have to keep up with it because you pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Bondy, you're the reason I'm working out. I've been following you since season 1 of Love and Hip Hop, but when your intro is like a good, you're so private. Oh, thank you, love. I appreciate that. I'm glad that I inspire y'all to work out and to get in shape. I'm not no guru. I'm just showing y'all what I'm doing. I'm just showing y'all what I'm doing and, sharing with you guys what it feels like, for me at this point, and to have really good, blood sugar and really good blood oxygen levels. And, my breathing is good. Like to just be healthy all the ways around as somebody that has had health issues, it's a blessing. And I do not take my body or the ability to do anything for granted because it used to be hard to do everything. It used to be hard to do push-ups. It used to be hard to do, the burpees and all of the shit that we do on my challenges. Y'all could look at my Instagram and see like all of the, the different challenges that I've done. It's also on my TikTok. If you want to like see just the workouts, check out my TikTok, BondyBlue on TikTok. But I work very, very hard to like get myself to where I am right now, and it's still not exactly how I want it. But I feel like it's a work in progress, and it's important to just keep doing the things I'm doing because it makes my life easier. It makes me more healthier. And like I said, I've had to have gallbladder removal before. I had acid reflux, GERD and all of that type of shit. Nauseous all the time. Had at one point had breathing issues. I keep an asthma pump in this house. Okay. I keep a albuterol pump in this house at all times just in case. Okay. So working out as much as I do remedied a lot of that. And I think the healthy eating thing comes with it because once you start working, you don't want your shit to fall to the wayside. So then you start making smarter decisions with the way that you eat. But at this point, I can't let days and days go by. So I didn't work out yesterday. I'm not gonna work out today. Tomorrow is gonna be back and popping so I can finish the last 2 workouts of the challenge. Thank you, DeQuasia, for the super chat. How are they getting these doctors? Because not all of them are BBL experts. I don't know, girl. I don't know. But all the BBL trend needs to go away. And y'all need to just figure out ways to go back to the gym and get yourself to a place that you want to be comfortably, physically, instead of relying on surgeries that can end up fucking up your body. I'm a sugar addict. Okay, so if you're a sugar addict, do you know what I suggest? Try the protein shakes. Y'all know I sell LASHAE's protein shakes. It absolutely helps with the sweet tooth because it's good for you. It has good proteins and vitamins in it. It's a good muscle recovery and it tastes really good. So like I told y'all at the beginning of every video, I tell y'all that I mix my buttercream and my chocolate together and it is heaven. And the lemon pound cake, delish, okay, sweet. Not like a lot of those other protein shakes that leave like a bad taste in your mouth and all of that. It's not like that. So if you're a sugar addict, go on the website, use my link in the description box, go over there to Team LASHAE. Oh no, justsupplements.com. Justmovesupplements.com is but it's down there. The link is down there. And get you some of that protein shake. Try one. Okay. One is usually like a good 60 days. So get you one, whatever flavor you like, and try it with almond milk, oat milk, even water. And I bet you it will help you with that sweet tooth without giving you diabetes. Okay, so thank you, Makai, for the super chat. Joining the military and having diabetic parents made me care about my health more. It really takes discipline, but it's all mental. It is. It is. And that's why I say working out provides so much more than just the physical, because the clarity you get mentally and the way you're able to control your mind in working out, because physically your body is telling you to stop and your mind is like, no, keep going. That is a real discipline to form from working out. And so that's why, I feel like a lot of people really should get into it, man. Stop playing. You don't have to be every day. Start off slow. You know what I'm saying? But it's better than this. Sorry, y'all. It is what it is. It's working out being physical, taking better care of yourself, especially as you get older, instead of weakening your body by cutting it open so you can have a bigger ass and a smaller stomach. Like, bitch, if you don't work out or put some bigger clothes on and stop playing with me. Bondi, are those for men too? I wanted to ask you that before. Some are for sure. And there are alternatives, like moves that you could do during the Tabata part, because this past one was you versus you, so it was trap and tone and Tabata. So there's weight training and dance Tabata, but you could change it, you know what I'm saying, to suit you. But she does a lot of weight training and a lot of interval training. All of it isn't popping, but you know, you niggas need to learn how to pop y'all meat. Just telling y'all, how to pop your meat. No, how to pop your meat. Thank you. I'm trying to motivate the girls. I want y'all to be healthy. I want y'all to live long. I want y'all to experience, you know, feeling great about your body without having to alter it. You know what I'm saying? But I love y'all. I hope y'all had a good time with me today. I talked about all 3 shows, y'all. We got Ready to Love and the new season, Ready to Love and Ladies That List. I'm gonna try to get that out to y'all maybe in a few hours because I still have to go and watch it. But I'll come back to y'all later. It might be a pre-recorded because of how things are acting right now with the internet. So that sucks. But I might go ahead and just premiere it so that y'all can be in the chat. I'll let y'all know. You know, I'll put out the notification. But I'll probably try to get that done today so I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. Love you guys. I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all Saturday. And, you know, be safe out here in these streets.